tees so that I work on hitting the ball right in the center of the hole. But then also when I go out on the golf course, the target I've practiced to is much smaller than the target I'm aiming at on the golf course, so it really helps my confidence. So I'll set up to the ball, just take a normal putting stroke, and just try to hit the ball right in the center of the two tees. And then again, this helps my confidence when I get out on the golf course that my target is much larger than what I practiced to. And then also, it really helps me understand where the center of the hole is.
One of my favorite putting games on the green is this. You take two golf balls, and you can take your setup and hit the first ball about 10 feet. Pay attention to what the ball does, to the break. Now, with this next ball, your job is to see if you can actually hit that golf ball. So what you have to do is pay attention to the break. You have to hit it the right speed, the right distance. You have to have the right centerness of contact to be able to do that. Let's see if I can do it. Hey, I did okay with that. So I had to have all the same qualities and the same properties to be able to do that. This was a wonderful drill to help build your skill set from a feel, touch, centerness of contact, and distance control. And it's a wonderful game for your kids to play.
There are two keys to becoming a very good putter. Number one is being able to control the direction that you hit it. That is simply making sure you hit the ball in the center of the club face every single time. And number two is being able to control the distance that you hit it. Just as out in the golf course, when you're out there looking for a sprinkler head for a yardage, you want that number to tell you what club to use. Well, unfortunately, when you're on the green, you only have this guy to be able to hit anything from 1 foot from the hole to 100 feet. So to me, then, the key is being able to control the pace of your swing to the distance that you have to go. But your first priority is knowing how far you are from the hole. And I would just simply have you take a golf ball and start by each one of your natural steps, just place a golf ball down from the cup. In this case here, I have 10 balls laid down here, 1 stride from the hole. Doesn't matter if that's exactly 2 feet or 3 feet, it is my stride. The purpose of this drill now is for me to focus on the pace of my swing to cover the distance. So I know how far I am from the hole here. I know I just got to cover 1 step. Now I know my distance from the hole here is 2, and I know I got to just try to cover 2 steps. Now the goal in this is to make sure that all of these putts would end up, if you miss them, within 1 step of the cup. So now I'm on 4, and as I get longer and further away from the hole, my swing just naturally gets longer and a little faster. So that's 5, here's 6. And a good key is to see if you can hit them without looking up. 7, 8, 9, and 10. So on a fast downhill putt like that, you can see I got lucky and made about 4 of them, but the key is I eliminated all chances of having a 3 putt. So when you're practicing your putting, now practice laying balls like 10 balls up a hill, and then take the balls and lay them down the hill, and that means you got an uphill putt. And you'll find that your stroke will just naturally get faster and longer. And then go to the other side of the cup where you can practice a left to right putt or a right to left putt. So I encourage you when you go practice your putting that you practice 2 types of putts. Number one, you practice a lot of 1 to 3 step putts around the cup. Because for the most part in all of your lag putts, you should end up with no farther than 3 steps from the hole. And hopefully your chip shots onto the green will fall into that area. And number 2, practice a lot of 30, 40, even 50 step putts if you can based on the greens that you're at. Because the more you can equate the length of your strokes to those distances, then the more it'll be easy for you to adapt that on the golf course. And the nice thing about this drill is that your stride will always be the same. Whether you're playing Augusta National where the greens are stimping at 13, or you're playing a golf course where the greens are only stimping at about 8, you always will be able to adjust the length and speed of your stroke because your stride's always the same. All right, good luck with this. I know this will cut down on all those 3 putts that you have.
Don't get caught in a putting practice rut. Putting games make your practice more fun and can quickly help improve your skills. Choose games to help with various aspects of putting, speed, direction, and distance. Be sure to practice reading break. Eliminate those 3 putts.
Well, it's a great day out there. Had a lot of fun, hit a lot of good shots. You know, this is a wonderful opportunity for you as the player to be able to take this lesson home and work with it. After you finish your round of golf, review your scorecard. See where you did well, see where you had your little bumps in the road, and then you can go out and work on them. If you can do this every round, you'll start to see a trend, and then you'll start to see where you can actually spend some quality practice time improving your skill set in those particular areas. It may be putting, chipping, driving, course management. Now, talking about course management, you know, Walter Hagen has a great story. When he played, he expected to hit 6 bad shots a round. He didn't know when they were going to come up, but he hit the bad shot and he moved on because he knew that's just what's going to happen. Great lesson that we all can learn. Keep having fun with the game, keep enjoying it. See you on the golf course.
Thanks for watching this edition of the PGA Golf Instruction video series. See you next time.